Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to, geez, they're making some noise out there, a 47 degree, I think that's the warmest morning we've had so far this year. Maybe not, but anyway, the humidity is about 70%, so it feels like it's going to be hotter than it's going to be. It says it's going to be 88 in Vancouver, 84 here in Toledo, so it'll be a nice warm drive home. But David and his wife, I'm sorry I didn't record any of that. We just, haven't seen each other in a couple of years now. So it was all, homecoming moment there for a while, and we're her bike and putting the Mustang seat on and everything. It was just catch up time. It wasn't vlog time. It was like family time, But he hasn't told me the story yet. But it's 3 hours from us, and it was, I don't want to say it was 11 or something. I don't know. I looked at the clock at one point there last night. I think that was right after they had left. And they got a 3 hour drive, and it was kind of getting nippy. So I don't know if they stopped or whatever. He said they got home this morning, earlier this morning. I'm like, wow, everything okay? And he replied, yeah. So, but she's so happy with that bike. I haven't gone into details. We'll get to that when we meet up on Monday. Unless I let it slip out of the bag or something. I don't know if he wants to keep it a surprise. I don't think he cares about stuff like that, but really nice. Really nice bike. I think I discussed some of it in my video yesterday. I don't know. The last 2 days between emails bouncing back and forth with BRP and the little fright thing, that bike's not in good condition, or however you put it. I'm like, your heart sinks, that something's wrong. But as we found out, I double checked last night, everything's cool. It's gonna be a fun trip. It's gonna be a warm trip. But anyway, let's roll off to the south then. 70 degrees and sunshiny here in Vancouver. It's gonna be a hot one today.
It is. I'm already melting.
It's gonna be pert near 90. Here in Vancouver. Was it 88 or something?
Yeah.
It's in?
Yeah. This coat's got to go right away.
Yeah. I don't know how you got it on now.
Well, I was fine at the house. A nice little breeze. I bring it in case I have the air conditioner going.
Oh.
Then that makes me cold.
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Mama?
Yes, sir.
I reckon we should roll in there and bust out a Friday.
Yes.
Make sure we think of anything we need while we're here at the shop.
Yes.
XPX matte finish cleaner. I need to check on that.
I thought we had some.
We do?
Yeah, I thought we had some.
I don't know.
I thought we had the matte stuff.
No, I have a bottle downstairs, but that was a shop supply thing.
Okay.
But anyway, let's roll out.
All right.
Have yourself a wonderful Friday, Mama.
You too.
All right. You see you. Bye.
I love you.
Bye now.
Bye.
So the second one's going out. I'm pretty sure his channel name is Dork on a Motorcycle or Dork on a Bike. I've definitely come across his channel. He's in the Pacific Northwest here somewhere. But I'm gonna run it up to him to he's gonna take it for however long. I don't know if he's got it for 2 months or don't know. Super nice guy though. Really nice guy. Well, how about this? It's another one of those, we're at work and suddenly we're not at work. I'll be back for you here in just a few. I want to just take this thing for a little neighborhood loop to verify the belt's doing what it's supposed to do. I would normally just jack them up in the air and excuse me, let the rear wheel turn. But if you do it for just slightly too long, it triggers off a VSS. Well, so I want to take it to my neighborhood loop and just get some time on it, see where the belt ends up. What a cool vehicle. Man, you're so high. It's literally an adventure bike. Let's get out on the highways and the byways here. Get a little bit of a helmet roar with that shield down. Hope that's not going to be a problem, because I definitely like the shield down. I like it to whip me around a little bit. We'll go by the old cedar mill up here. Old Redrock hasn't seen the cedar mill. Sad there's not even a hint of the smell of the cedar in there anymore. Sad as it may be. Let's go down and look and see what the creek looks like. I'm just in road mode, or normal as they call it. Sport is, oh, look at the deer asleep in the front yard. Sport mode is definitely more responsive, stiffens the suspension up. I do need to see where things are set, because you can manipulate some things. And look at that, right away, great big old bug, splat right in the windshield. Hey, I can see the mirrors if I get bugs when I have the shield up. I just wonder if bugs can make it through that great big old gap. Usually it does. It's got to be big bugs, but that's the ones you worry about. Splat! It's that time of evening that you got to keep your eyeballs peeled for Bambi roaming around out here. Look at that. Got that windshield right away. It wasn't messing around. I need to be aggressive with these brakes, see if I can't deglaze them a little bit, or maybe that's the problem. They're glazed from over braking, but I think they're squealing because they got a bunch of dirt in them. We got somebody camped on the bridge here, doing something. Maybe taking photos or something like that. Nobody. Oh, it looks like he had a raft down there. We're just gonna look over the edge here, see what it looks like. Boy, she doesn't even look like it's moving down there, does it? Looks like she's quite quiet. Did you lose control of it, or are you just hooking it up?
Like that?
I said, you lose control of it, or are you just hooking it back up?
Just wrapping it back up. I was just trying to get it to stay on there.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going off to the side.
Oh. Did you guys hear that little bit of alternator chirp out of this thing? There is a fix for it. You're not replacing that whole shaft. I went through all that because it was crazy expensive. So there's a tool set that's coming out that allows us to replace the slipper clutch disc. How cool is that? I was actually going to go a different way. Well, because that's going to have us in the sun. Brakes. What I need to do is spray some stuff in there and hose them down. I would imagine it's got a buildup of dirt and stuff in them. It's just causing them pads to glaze. The squeak is actually the pads vibrating at a high frequency. Was that in the road? Would you like a hand with that, or you got her?
I got her.
Okay,
Got her now.
cool. Have a nice evening. Should have asked that to on the stop the first time, huh? I love the wind out here tossing things around. Oh, she didn't like that. She tried to straighten out when I gassed it in the turn. Must have been too much of a lean. Wanted to push the front a little bit. It could be the more off-road oriented tires too. And look, people cutting their lawns and they're just nice and tight. Cutting those things like golf courses out here. That is nice. Well, I'm gonna whip down here and this is gonna point you in the sun, so I'm gonna sign off for a half a moment here. So I did a quick pull off, and yep, I got my clearance in there. Yeah, I can see the teeth on the pulley. She kind of blends in out here, doesn't she? That is kind of cool looking. Look at that. Holy moly. One thing's for sure, that park brake lets you know when you leave it on. It goes beep, you are a knucklehead. Wow. Temperature's down to 81. That's nice and comfortable. Well, it might be less than that because the bike was sitting there for a moment or two. Get my shield down a little bit. Yeah, them brakes are absolutely gonna drive me nuts. I can do the rear one where it sits, but I like to take the front wheels off to do the fronts. Where's it coming from mostly? I can't tell. There's some wrapped up roll bells there. That's for the moo cows to enjoy. Oh, got the youngin' next to her. I told you I wasn't gonna run you in the sun, and there I did anyway. So I'm gonna slow down a moment here and let this car get up here. I don't want to go down the hill following a car. Well, I got the kibosh on that car come whipping around the corner at me. So now I got somebody thinking I'm the one slowing things down. We'll do all right. So I really want to try that GoPro Mission 1 Pro, but man, even with your subscription discount, that's a hard one to swallow. That thing, it has to be really nice. And then today or yesterday they released their mic setup. By the looks of it, I would say that it's probably built by DJI, which is perfect. So I think everybody's got the same idea to come out for a little Friday evening jaunt. I've seen more cars tonight than I've seen probably in the last year and a half of driving through here. Watch that tall grass, because them deer, you'll generally see the ears, because they do try to pick their head up when they're walking along. They don't sneak under the grass, but it's harder to spot when all you're seeing is basically the ears sticking up. All them wildflowers and everything out there. Oh, good Good Lord, this guy's spraying his lawnmower out into the road. That's a big no-no. He might have a bag or something on the back. But I think he's pretty much shooting it out in the road. He's old grandpa. He don't care. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. That's dangerous. Not so much on something like this or that Jeep in front of us, but the two-wheelers. If you haven't slipped on hay on the road, just think of it as a sheet of ice. If you're lucky, you cut through and you gather everything up before you've ended up in a position you can't recover. Yeah, look at that Jeep. It's just absolutely spotless. He's getting her all purdied up for probably gonna take his little honey out for the weekend. You gotta have your ride all nice and clean. You don't want that grass being spit all over it. Oh, doesn't that drive you nuts when something like that happens? Like you wash your bike, get everything all cleaned up, and you know, there's like a water line broke somewhere, and you have to drive through it, and it just flings stuff everywhere. Oh, there's little Fido there, the white dog. Man, this thing can flat be trouble because it is some kind of relaxing to ride. The old Fords there in the yard, isn't that cool? I have a feeling this Jeep is just doing just what I'm doing. He's out here just cruising around. I seen a glimpse of Mount Rainier back there, but GoPros, their super view is super view. Everything is way out there. But it is a very immersive look when you're riding along. I really do like it. You go back and watch it, you know, you can't see the details like you can with your eyes in the distance, but you get that feeling of being there again, and that's what I like. Suspension's definitely, she's very plush in normal mode. And I don't know that I think most of these things I can adjust something. We'll play around with it. We're gonna have time with it. That cord is thicker than that other one. And you can actually see that, oh, I guess it's the same as the other side. I was going to say, it looks like that lid's raised. Yeah, it is a little bit. You can kind of see a bump there. But it clips in the middle, so it's allowed to bow. Good old Redrock. Guys, look all clean there. I'm shamelessly wearing my ragged out, faded out BRP thing there. It is literally the most comfortable thing when it's hot out. Keeps the sun from beating on you. It has like a wicking effect to it, but at the same time it's kind of loose. Boy, you're in my lane there. So it's just a combination of wicking the sweat off of you and cooling you at the same time. I don't know. It's been many years of joy with the old thing. Too bad I BRP doesn't make it anymore. I don't think I ever seen it for sale, but they were being handed out to people. So I think it was one of those little spiff things for, you know, like our sales rep was the one that gave it to me. So she's handling this rough old road. Ooh, he's got a tractor thing hanging off the back of that thing. Yep, it was a baler. Yeah, this thing's really rough through here, and this thing's she's shockingly floating through it. Oh, you know, I should run into town and top this thing off with gas so I don't have to worry about it. I'm going all the opposite directions of doing just that. What time is it? I don't want to get back too late. Take old Shishi for a walk. So I ran that route through Apple Maps, and I have it, you know, both Apple and Google Maps. I did the Google right behind it, had them both going on my iPad, and both of them, they're showing fire warnings, but they're off the route that I'm on. And shockingly, well, I guess not surprisingly, there's only so many roads out there. They're taking me exact same route, and they both say the exact time. Look, they clear cut. I wonder if that's up there. That road that I go up, I wonder if that's on that hill. You know, where I wind up, go over the mountain, come down the other side, and there's that building, kind of looks like a Century 21 building. Well, it sure looks like Tough, doesn't it? Remember Tough? He was my buddy. That horse loved me. He loved when I went out there, was messing around doing stuff with the fence. He come out there and yank tools out of the wheelbarrow out there and take off with them. I swear if a horse could laugh, well, I guess they can kind of with their little but yeah, I swear he had a smile on his face. Get back here. And he just and you take it and bring it back. And he was, you know, you're busy doing stuff. You don't hear him coming up on you. He just slithers up. And all of a sudden you see a head reach in there. Tough. Boom, he grabs it and runs off with it. That silly horse. Now that's some headwind. Alright, this time I'm just gonna keep going and go into town and go ahead and top this thing off with fuel. And hopefully my fuel mileage is on this thing. That range was not looking very good. Yeah, 29 miles per gallon is what it's saying my average is. Dude, that's gonna be one very expensive trip. Jeez, that's slightly better than the CRV gets. So yeah, she's averaging about 30 miles to the gallon. Looking at the trip meters. Holy moly. That is not good gas mileage, but I don't think these things are getting great gas mileage anyway. But, you know, it's based on because I was riding in headwind so much coming home that day when I brought it home. So, off we go. And by the way, that was BRP's gas, so I'm going to have to return the favor and top her off when whenever I bring her back. I'm assuming, I just assume premium. That's another thing too, running premium. I guess I could download the owner's manual for it and see what they recommend. I tend to run premium anyway. Hot enough, everybody's been out there swimming. But anyway, I'm gonna run up to the house, and Kelly and I already did a goodbye vlog, so I'm gonna revert back to that. I hope I wasn't going too fast. I don't know what the speed limit is through there. And I don't have my nav turned on to tell me what it's supposed to be. Oh, you know what? It's 50. I wasn't going too fast. It dawned on me, as soon as you cross the bridge, the speed limit's 50. And then it turns to 55, which everybody thinks that's 70, right? But thanks for coming along for the very peaceful ride. I need to get home, take that Sasha for a walk, because I'm sure when I pull up, she's gonna start ki-ying. But anyway, beautiful ride, wonderful vehicle here. Anyway, I'm gonna bounce out on you. Thanks for very much for coming along for the ride. Well, hello there, YouTube. That was a mid-80s drive home. Of course, it feels hotter now on the freeway. Of course, it doesn't. I don't have a gauge in the car. It's just reading off my watch, and it's reading from whatever weather station, you know. So you're not getting that freeway heat. It's I would say it felt easily low 90s.
Yeah.
That was hot, crazy
Very
hot. You have no choice but to run the windows down.
Yeah.
So it's a warm one.
Mm-hmm.
But it gears us up for the ride. But it'll be way more comfortable on the ride because you got air moving all around you, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's the end of Friday, and we're gonna roll out.
Righty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really
Caught
do
you off guard, didn't I?
You did. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her thumbs up, and you guys have an amazing Saturday or Sunday.
Heck yeah. All right. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Some point, sometime.
Yes.
All right. Appreciate you guys watching now.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye.